But pay attention to this. When you think it and you don't say it, then you steal it away from the one who deserved it. When you think it and you don't say it, you steal it from the one who deserved it, needed it, or wanted it. You've robbed them of blessing if you think it and don't spit it out. Okay? Look at verse 5 in chapter 7. He says, your head crowns you like Mount Carmel. Your hair is like royal tapestry. The king is held captive by its tresses. Now remember, back then they always wore their hair up. So he thinks she's hot when it's down. Just kind of where he's at. Okay? Look at verse 7 and 8. Your stature is like that of a palm, and your breasts like clusters of fruit. I said, I will climb the palm tree, I will take hold of its fruit. It's in the Bible. I ain't making it up. Climb the palm tree. Climb the palm tree. Okay? Now, gentlemen, that go either one of two ways. Okay, remember how quick she turned last week when he was being all suave coming in and rubbing the smell good on the door handle, and she was like, ah! Got my robe on, don't want to take it off. Okay? So you got to be careful going that route. Remember, you're not King Solomon. You may think that you are, but you're not. All right. Verse 10. She says, I belong to my lover, and his desire is for me. Now let's look at that word desire. The Hebrew word of desire is teshuka. Okay, everybody say teshuka. Teshuka. Say it with force. Teshuka. Teshuka. Okay, here's what it means. One of two things. Okay? It is a longing of a woman for a man, or it is the beast, it's a longing of a beast to devour. So like, a lion goes after that gazelle. Okay? He's like, teshuka. So there's a what there. Okay? She is saying, I belong to my lover, and his desire, his teshuka, is for me. She should know, because that's the same desire that she has for him. And now it's reciprocated. Okay? Now, and I'm not going to put anybody on the spot, but there are probably some of us that don't sit around and think of a bunch of good stuff about our spouses or girlfriends a lot. So if that's the case, then do this. Say what you want to see. Say what you want to see. If you want your man to be that spiritual leader of the house, and he's not quite there yet, but if he prays at dinner, you say, hey, appreciated that prayer so much. Okay? You take the small things of the big things that you want to see, and you encourage those small things. You build those small things up to be exactly what you pray him or her to be. Okay, number 2. If you think something special, then do it. Kind of like the flowers for the dead people. Don't give it to them after. They don't appreciate it when they're dead. Give it to them when they're alive. If you think of something special, then do it. Here's my biggest stumbling block. And probably most men in here are the same way. Purposeful time. Anybody fail there? Purposeful time. Big time right here. You should make it a point, men, to make sure that you date your wife. You're not just married to her, you have to date her. Take her away for the entire weekend. Get something done with the kids. Go reconnect with her. Allow each other to be refreshed. Get her out and get her away. This is how important this is. Because guys, we don't get this. I don't get it. Because I think just me being around should be enough for Carrie, but it's not. She says, now our 25th wedding anniversary is coming up at the end of April. Yeah. I'm excited